And if I sprinkle in just a little bit of frog foot, that should complete it. At least that's what the notes say. I could be very wrong. Alright, I suppose I should put it into a vial and give it a taste. Once it cools, of course. Alright, that is in there. And done. Now I just wait a moment to make sure that it cools, and I will consume it in roughly an hour. Until then, I am going to busy myself with my game of solitaire. Huzzah! I have completed the wonderful game of solitaire. Now, I suppose I shall go check on that vial and see if it's cooled down a little bit at all. Give it a light touch. Ooh, it is quite chilled. This should be delectable. Let's take a sniff. It smells strange, but that could have been the bark that I put in. Let's see. Alright, well, I guess, down the hatch, as they say. Bit of a bitter taste, which was not what I was expecting, but I am pleasantly surprised. And feeling a bit woozy. Oh, well, that was strange. Oh no! What has happened? My home! It's withered away. Does that mean it worked? Oh, by golly, I've done it! It's worked! I have traveled through time. Oh dear. A bit too far forward, I'm afraid. And what is that? Whoa. Is that... Is that tin? Oh. It's metal of some kind. Well, maybe if I just cast it... Odd. That didn't work. Let me try again. If I cast invest... Oh, what if I do identify... That's strange. None of my spells are working. Well, that's no good. That's no good at all. I am a wizard. I belong with my spells. It's part of my whole being. I suppose I can survive without them. It's not like I am to die without them. I will be fine. Yes, I will be all right. Let's see. This is quite the odd material, isn't it? And it's got clear... a barrier. Look at the inside, there's fur all over. I'm so curious. Why, hello! Hello, traveler. I am Lady Shadowfire, the wizard. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Could you possibly tell me who the ruler is? Yes, who rules this land? Whose domain am I in? President. What does that word mean? I'm not familiar. Oh goodness. See, I am a wizard, and I have concocted a time traveling spell, and I have traveled to your time. And I'm very curious. What is this? What is this vessel? A car. Wonderful. Oh, how delightful. A car. And what exactly does it do? Does it protect your valuables? I hope. It gets you places. Oh, well, you must be silly. It obviously has wheels, but I see no mount around, no steed. How else would you travel? Electricity? Like from the sky? How in the world did you figure out how to harness that? That's only something God can control. Interesting. So interesting. Oh, this. Yes, I am aware. I am quite strange to your eye, but I promise you I mean no harm. I'm simply trying to figure out where and when I am. Considering you don't have kings or rulers anymore, I must have gone quite far. Unless my time was slowly ending with things such as those. That could be. Well, I wonder. w- Do you gauge time by years here? Oh, really? Interesting. What year is it then? Golly, I'm afraid I can't even count that high. Well, stranger, it has been a pleasure meeting you, but I'm afraid my cabin needs oh dear, quite a bit of work. If I had my magic, it must have been taken away. Oh, but of course! Why else would I have this stone? It conducts my magic, helps me control it and bring it to a center point. Oh, but of course, all wizards have them. Do you do you not have wizards here? I am I am the only one. Oh, how unfortunate. I suppose that's probably why my magic isn't working here. It's been cut off due to time and lack of believers and participants. I understand. That just means all my friends are gone. But I suppose even though our magic causes us to age slower, it does not prevent us from aging at all. And I just skipped decades into space. It may not have been my smartest move, no, but it is done, and it cannot be changed. Now, if you would be so kind as to move the car so I can get to my cabin and begin the repairs, that would be lovely. Oh, with my hands, of course. Well, I may have bought this place and I might have magic, but that doesn't mean I just poofed it into existence. I'm not Gandalf. You recognize that name? Oh, wonderful. Have you heard of him? Have you seen him before? How recently was his passing? Oh, that long ago. My, your world is quite strange. Of course Gandalf is real. Of course magic is real. Of course I'm real, right? Yes, yes, of course. I just bleeped into your time. Kind stranger, you look incredibly dashing for this day and age. Um, but I'm afraid I must start work on my home. I don't suppose you have a hammer or saw handy? Oh, at your home. Oh, wonderful. Oh, yes, if you wouldn't mind, that would be most delightful. I am quite famished. And what is this? It's sticky jelly. What is jelly? Oh, I see. The stuff that goes in tarts. You mean jam? Yes, yes. And what is that? Peanut butter. I see. And the top and bottom, I suspect, are bread? Oh, most interesting. It does not look like a sandwich from my time. Is it good? Try it. I suppose I can. Oh, mm, mm, mm. Oh my. Mm, mm, mhm, mm. This is quite delicious. Thank you. Mm, mm. Oh, that was lovely. Thank you. I needed a snack. Well, I suppose I should get to work on fixing up this place and then working on brewing a potion to bring me back to my time and reset everything. Oh, but of course, my meeting you could have flipped the world all out of balance. Time and space is nothing to toy with. I was simply testing to see if time travel was possible. And it is. I'll share this with my fellow wizards and, we'll probably burn it later. S- You see, kings and queens seek power and rarely ever want honor. So, we burn all these things that we feel could be dangerous. And space and time, if toyed with, could cause extinction, turmoil, dystopia, terrible, horrendous things. Or nothing, but we don't gamble. Mainly because Hedwig is, prone to weighing the die. He's a wonderful magician, wonderful with magic, but he is a con artist, that is for sure. Now, wondrous traveler, I shall be on my way. There are many things that I must attend to. Your world is bright and not filled with smoke, as I expected it to be. Tell me, do humans still value taking care of the planet? Do they still value it? Do they chop down a tree and then plant the seedling? Some. Oh, magnificent. There is still hope for you. I I am not. I I am afraid that I expected this world to be filled with hate and anger and rage, but it feels so warm and welcoming. I mean, you've been quite kind, and your car contraption here is very curious. But I must be fixing up my home. I have to sleep here tonight, after all, and without my barrier, I'm afraid I'm at risk of animals and creepy crawlies crawling into the bed with me, which I would not prefer. So, I have some work I must attend to, and I thank you kindly for this interaction. It's been wonderful getting to know you, stranger. Hopefully one day we can meet again. Until then, farewell and good day. Huzzah!